Today we're going to make a rosette and inlay it into the soundboard. Okay, so we've got these individual tiles which we're going to put in the rosette. They're all made from pieces of stick like this, you know, like these, or like this, and then sliced into separate tiles. So we've got a sheet of perspex with a trough routed out of it, which is the same size as the rosette. I've got these two bands of squares that I made earlier, and two veneers, and in the centre the tiles. So I'm just going to glue each tile in. So you can afford to be quite messy doing this with the animal glue. You always get a chance to clean it up later. It's good to keep the workshop hot and the area you're working in hot. Just gives you a little bit more time with the glue. The last tile. Just wipe off some of that extra glue. I'll just check everything's right down the slot. This is the benefit of having this perspex, because I can see underneath. I'm going to check that everything's sitting down in the slot. It's easy for something to sort of ride up out the slot without you noticing. It's all a bit uneven just now, but once it's dried we'll thickness it off. Okay, so we've got the soundboard here that we joined the last time you were here, Matthew, and I'm just going to draw the plantilla of the guitar, the shape of the guitar, onto the soundboard. This shape is from a 1920s flamenco guitar by a maker called Enrique Sanfeliu, who was based in Barcelona. I think Barrios played one of his guitars. It's a very beautiful and traditional shape. So now that we've drawn the shape onto the guitar, I'm going to cut it out of the bandsaw. So I'm just going to line this up in the drill press, ready to drill the hole. And drill a hole right in the centre of the sound hole, and that's where we'll locate the router for routing the rosette channel. So we'll line the hole we've just drilled with the hole in the board. I draw these lines on using this little template just to make sure that I get the rosette under the fingerboard. Right, so we've set the router up, ready to route the channel for the rosette. And I have to fit this to match the router slot, the circular end of the router slot. That's one end fitting. Okay, that's ready to glue. The last thing is to actually glue the rosette. We've fitted it, it's all ready to go. This is probably the only time I use this type of glue. I prefer to use this type of glue because it doesn't distort the top. The top's very thin at this place now. And the hot hide glue with the water in it tends to distort it sometimes. Put the rosette in place. And then clamp it with this block. Okay, so that's the rosette scraped down to the level of the top, ready for the final thicknessing before bracing.